Hey everybody, GReimer here coming at you once again from the Lost Isle Zoo. No, I didn't finish the boat. I have been slacking, slacking big time. Sorry about the late episode today. Yeah, so it's Thanksgiving here in the U.S., and for that, the United States citizens all gathered together to eat like a bunch of food and be thankful for, and go over the things that they're thankful for, you know, of the things that they got in their life. And spent primarily with your family, so I was kind of out of the house, away from the computer, all that other fun jazz. So I was a little late on getting this one out, but I'm back. All right, let's get to it. All right, now last week we did a live stream. All right, now that live stream, I think I put my lights on, yep. It was for this place right here. Now, I have since come back and actually finished this area as far as getting the stonework put in. The top part of this still needs some work because obviously it doesn't really make much sense for this huge cave to be just very, very thin like that. So I'm going to have to add in a layer on top there. But that's a future GReimer issue. Screw that guy. All right, what else did we do? We also did the emu exhibit over here. Right here. This guy. And I think this turned out really good. I really like it a lot, actually. It's a small exhibit, but I only have like a couple of them anyway. And you guys were once again awesome down in the comment section naming the emus. So we got to do some naming. To the hidey hole. Way. Okay, I got 2 name tags and 2 names picked up. Boy, you guys had some crazy stories down there in the comments section. It's just kind of nuts on the last episode. All right, but I'm going to just copy and paste this one. We're going to name this guy. We're going to name this guy Gwenadid Pervs Win Aubrey Meredith, but without an H because it doesn't actually fit without an H at the end. Now, who is this person and why are we naming an emu this? All right, apparently this was a major at the time. I think he got the rank of brigadier at one point in time, or got up to that rank. But in the 1930s, this guy waged what was known as the Great Emu War in Australia to try to reduce the emu population that was destroying crops. They used like like submachine guns and stuff like that to try to take out a bunch of emus and whatnot. Here's the funny thing: they lost. All right, the emu population didn't go down. I thought that was kind of a funny story. Big shout out to Aubrey for actually pointing that out. So we're gonna name one that, and then for the second one, we're gonna name this one Carol. way simpler name, of course, but Carol Carol Spinney was the person who played the Big Bird in 1969 to 2018, according to Wikipedia. So big shout out to Peter for pointing that out. All right, coming in for a landing here in the emu exhibit. All right, let's get the hop already. I don't believe these things are going to attack me. Hopefully not, because I really don't feel like putting one down. But we'll keep our balls on the hop bar just in case I have to yeet one of those things out of here. All right, so let's put down Major Meredith first. That's what I'm going to call him. Let's drop that guy down there and get this ready. And there you go. There he is. Ah, he does attack me. All right, but hopefully he doesn't do much damage, and hopefully he doesn't hurt himself on my... How much health does these things have? I assume quite a bit. Oh yeah, they have a few hearts. Okay, so they can take a little bit of thorns damage if need be. All right, and then for Carol, we're gonna put Carol down right here. Bing, there you go. Grab this quickly before Carol gets really crabby. I did actually name her, right? Yep. Okay, we're good. All right, sweet. The emus have been put in place, just floating out here in their exhibit in the middle of nowhere. Boy, there's a lot of terraforming I need to do. Okay, so in today's episode, though, I'm going to do something a little bit different. It's not going to be so much an exhibit as it is a moment to pay respect to all the animals who have fallen when it comes to building this zoo. There have been quite a few this season, actually. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I just remember I kind of accidentally murdered quite a few of them. I do remember there was the squirrel monkey. I did kill the squirrel monkey. I remember that one. That one was really sad. I think I might have murdered a bullfrog or two also. I haven't actually built their exhibit yet, though, so I don't know if that counts. It was all on live stream. I kind of murdered a lot of animals on accident. It happens. Sometimes animals, they don't make it, you know? And when that happens, I always build a graveyard for them. Now, I've been kind of looking at the map trying to figure out where I'm going to build a graveyard on an island, you know? And there is this little island right up here, actually, which could be a pretty good contender. It's right off the coast, and it would be an easy thing just to kind of hop, skip, and jump over and go check out. However, I think it's already decorated. The landscaping's already done and everything. I'd have to expand the island also. And instead of doing that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick an entirely different place. Completely, that's somewhere off the coast to represent the final resting place of some of these poor, unfortunate animals. And I thought about maybe snagging one of these islands over here, which would be a good selection. But there's this area right up here, just north of where the Lost Isle Zoo is. And it's a really shallow area. In fact, there's a couple bits of grass poking up right here. And it's like begging me just to build my own custom island there. Look at it. It's like the perfect size too, and you look at how shallow the water is there. So I just raise that up and do a whole lot of terraforming. And I can build myself like a custom island. Oops, I'm pressing all sorts of buttons. A custom island there. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, for that to actually look kind of cool and not too boring, I think we're going to have to do this with an epic time lapse.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
Behold, my rock in the middle of the water. Alright, so there's the Lost Isle Zoo right over there, okay? And so we got this whole thing kind of built up now. It looks kind of like it's another one of the islands kind of jutting out that's kind of connected to my islands that are just south of here a little bit. So I'm going to give it the same kind of treatment, same kind of design and texture and detailing to it to make it kind of seem like it blends in. Of course, it is quite a bit off the coast, but that's okay. That's fine. It's a new island has emerged out of the water. Now, to decorate this place up, obviously I can't just have it be a big old hunk of stone. I'm going to have to go through and actually add a whole bunch of grass to this thing. I'm not going to bore you guys with that, though. Am I, Squid? No, I'm not. I'm just going to go ahead and take care of it. Ta-da! The grass has been put in place. Not just there, I actually took the time to do the edges of the island as well. So it's like, it's fully, well, that orca just appeared. It's like fully, it's fully got all the grass put on there now. So all of it looks all nice and pretty. So we have ourselves a nice little hunk of land out here in the middle of the ocean, just north of the island. Now, what to do with the rest of the decoration? Now, I think it might be best if I build the graveyard itself first, and then go from there. Now, I'm gonna have a really hard time remembering all the animals that have died. So I'm going to basically leave that up to you guys. If you guys could go down in the comment section and tell me any animal that I lost along the way, if you guys have been following along. I do know that I lost the squirrel monkey, and I'll have to go look at that one and get that one put in. But beyond that, I can't remember. I mean, I know there was been other ones too. I'm just drawing a blank. It's been over a year of building so far. So I'm getting a little, my memory is pretty, I can't remember what I had for breakfast, and how am I supposed to remember all this stuff? So go down in the comment section, give me the names and the animal that kind of might have met its early demise thanks to my ineptitude. So as far as this part though, here, I think it's time to start laying out exactly what I kind of want here. Let's grab this backpack here, because I got a lot of stone bricks and stuff in here. And I'm thinking I'm going to make this match similar to like the ruins, except for I'm going to try to not make it look too ruined. So we're going to grab a couple of these, and we're going to get a couple more of those things too, for sure. Gravel is probably a good one to do. And then let's grab the squid backpack, and inside here we should have like these steel fences. I think those will look probably pretty good. I probably don't need that many of them. Let's put a couple of them back. All right, so the graveyard itself is going to be kind of like, I got to get like the markers put down in the corners. All right, so we're going to start with here, and we're going to put something like that. Maybe another one over here. I don't necessarily want it to be perfectly lined up, so I'll put it off by like 1. And then somewhere over here. I'm trying to think, do I really need a really big graveyard? Probably not. I mean, I'm thinking that it probably only is going to have some graves in it. I'm optimistic. Like I said, I can't remember how many animals died. But I think it's only going to have like some graves in it. So I'm thinking like an area like that big should be plenty fine. We can probably fit, a dozen or more graves in there. And yeah, all this area right in here. Okay, so I think I kind of got the markings of what could be a cool little graveyard area. It's obviously going to look a little disheveled because I'm going to make it match the rest of the ruins. But like I said, I don't want to make it look too terrible. So this is supposed to have to, after all, be a place of respect for the fallen animals. Now, I made a little entrance thing right here. Now, it's actually not facing the zoo. I just realized maybe I should have made that on the other side. Let me move that real fast. There we go. All right, so the entrance now is facing the zoo, actually, so that's probably a pretty good one. Now, when you come in here, we got this nice little monument kind of structure right here. It's sort of falling apart because over the years it kind of got worn down, but you know, that's all right. It's all right. We can fit a few graves right in here. We can put like 2, maybe even 3 rows of graves in here. And we'll probably mark them off with like simple things like this. You know, nothing too fancy. Although, actually, you know what? Hold on. Where's my backpack with all my goods in it here? Let's get ourselves some polished andesite here. Nice, fancy graves. You know. There we go. We got some of that. So these things can be dotted in every once in a while, and then we can even throw one like right up here. Yeah, that's a little too close. Hold on. Yeah, this hill kind of makes it kind of get in the way, but I guess right there would be where it would go. All right, then we can probably squeeze in like another one so that these things aren't lined up perfectly. See, they're kind of off by 1, so we're gonna actually slant the graves just a little bit here, and we're gonna do one like this and like that, and then another one I can put right here in front. Probably something kind of along the lines of this right around here. All right, now sweet, that's pretty good. There's 3 spaces here, 2 spaces here, so it's a little off, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, asymmetry is your friend, despite the fact that a lot of people hate it. Asymmetry is actually your friend, so we're gonna roll with it. Okay, and then I want to actually add some of these iron bars, kind of marking out the border of it, but I don't want to have it go crazy because I do want to have it like mixed in with like, that's not the right block, hold on, mixed in with things like this that kind of make it look like it kind of got broken down in some parts. Nope, I need more of those things. Hold on. Okay, yeah, something like kind of like that. All right, so now this looks pretty bad right now, but remember, I have not added the foliage. Okay, so don't worry. There's gonna be like foliage. Imagine like a bunch of bushes right there and a palm tree or something sticking off the top of it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be making palm trees in this too. You can bet your booty that. Let's get into making the rest of these walls here by putting the rest of the fences in, and we'll go ahead and space it out a little bit here. And then this is gonna be the spots where you know, like the palm tree or the bushes and stuff are going to kind of bust through the fence. Okay, we got some fences put in. Now, if you look at the mini map, you can actually start to see it. This is kind of looking like an actual place. It's like a real thing. So I think at this point, I still have to do the land on the inside here. Like I got to put in some coarse dirt and stuff like that. But I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift gears completely. Since I'm going to be shifting gears anyway, I'm going to shift gears completely. And we're going to just yeet as much stuff into here as possible. Let me grab a couple of these things. I want to kind of add them in certain spots too, just to kind of like signify the entrance a little bit. I already added one right there. And maybe like the back corner. Yeah, that should be fine. I just wanted to dot in a couple of those. All right, now let's grab, not that, let's bring this back. Let's go ahead and grab the stuff to do the foliage, okay? So we're going to go into the backpack. I need you desperately in my life. And we're going to grab a bunch of jungle leaves, okay? Like a whole bunch of them. And we're going to start mixing them in here, just like how we have it on the main island. Where we're going to have a bunch of leaves kind of all scattered on the surface of this, of this island. Okay, after a whole lot of leaf placement, here we go. We got a bunch of foliage put in all around this place. This kind of looks a little flat. Let's just add one little bit there, and that'll help it out quite a bit. All right, so now if we actually do a little bit of fly around here, let's go up into the air, and we'll come back and look. We can actually see that this whole place is kind of completely covered and overgrown, except for in the center, of course, which will have been kind of sort of semi-upkept, you know. Now, I will go ahead and be sprinkling in like the occasional piece here or there, you know, in here as well. So it's not going to be perfect, because otherwise that would look way too pristine and too clean. But like that already, I'm thinking looks pretty good. Let's do something like that. And maybe one more over here. Okay, there we go. So we got all the leaf blocks put in place. Now it's time to do the most favorite and exciting part that everybody loves about this zoo. And that is add some palm trees. I wasn't gonna have you guys sit through all of that. Okay, I made a bunch of palm trees on here, and yeah, they are very repetitive. So I just kind of knocked them out real quick. I think these things look really cool, especially with the cocoa pods, the cocoa beans just hanging there like the coconuts. I think that looks really good. Okay, anyway, so the palm trees are done. The larger foliage, like the bushes, are done. The only thing left to do here, I think, is the land on the inside here. So let's grab the backpack. Let me see, what do you got in here? I got some coarse dirt, probably going to want that. Podzol, yeah, we'll probably grab a little bit of that too. Not a whole lot, though. What do I got in the ground blocks here? I need some gravel for sure. And that might be it. That might be all we really desperately need. All right, let's get the shovel down here, because I'm definitely going to need that. So let's go ahead and start putting in some blocks in here, just kind of add a little bit of block diversity to the whole thing. Let's just put like a coarse dirt right there. All right, and then some of the blocks underneath the fences too, I want to make sure I get as well, because I don't want to leave those the way they are. So just kind of got to get those in there. Just get that. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm going to go through and I'm going to sprinkle in all these blocks throughout this whole entire area. And then we're also going to need to leave a couple of grass blocks around, because I am going to want to put path blocks in here as well, too. So give me a second. Okay, there we go. Got the blocks put in on the ground here. Now, this is actually looking really good, all right? This is looking pretty good for an old cruddy cemetery. However, I think the tombstones need a little bit more TLC. Do I have these things? Let's put some of these things on a couple of them here or there too, just kind of differentiate them from some of the other ones that are lying around here, but they're not all the same. Even something like that. Now, is there anything else that we can do to kind of differentiate some of the other ones? Like maybe slapping down like a stone brick slab on top here too, like something like here, and then maybe one more back here. Just kind of give them a little different look than the rest of the exhibit, or rest of the tombs or graves that are here. Let's go ahead and actually, no, that one I actually took the time to put cobblestone underneath it. So let's take this one here and we'll put that down as that instead. Okay, there we go. Change those up just a wee bit. Let's see if I can't yeet those back into this backpack here just to get them out of my way. Actually, everything go in there, all of it. Get out of here. It's a dump chest for a reason. Okay, now I think we need the bat backpack, because in here we're gonna have some redstone torches, add a little bit of creepy lighting, and some cobwebs. So we can go ahead and, oh, actually, we're also going to need some more of these jungle leaves as well, because we're going to have to hide the lighting. We are getting, it's getting nighttime. Creepers be creeping. I'm going to have to do this quickly. Let's try to get a little bit of actual, like, lighting hidden in here. And, oh, yeah, I forgot. It's, like, totally like that, isn't it? So, something like that. Just a little soft lighting underneath there, although you can totally see that. I don't really like that. Let me sleep first. Okay, I put a piece of stone underneath it. I mean, it's still not great, but at least it'll still provide a little bit of lighting without it being too obnoxiously annoying. Let's get this out of the way here, and then pop that out too, and then same thing. I'm gonna pop this out here, throw it on a redstone torch, and then I'm gonna get underneath there, see if I can do this real quick. This is gonna be a miracle placement if I can do this. Oh my god, I did it, okay. Placed it on the underside of the torch. All right, sweet, awesome. Well, I got a way out right here. Let me fly on up back out of here. Yeah, this island's looking real nice. Nice little graveyard for all the animals that didn't quite make it. All right, let's go ahead and pop that back. Okay, and then we'll probably hide like maybe one more, right, even like right here, you know? Pop this out here. Take that down a peg or two, and then pop that out. Yep, that's hollow there underneath. I don't suppose I can get 2 miracle placements in a row, can I? That'd be insane if I could. I did it. All right, sweet. All right, so let's get back up out of here. And I think we're good to go then as far as lighting. It doesn't have to have a whole lot. This is just very subtle, soft lighting. Like that, bam. Okay, so there we have a little bit of lighting dotted in here. Now at nighttime that'll be kind of noticeable. It very much will still spawn things here. It's not supposed to stop things from spawning. Okay, now as far as this thing, we're gonna slap a torch thing right on the front of that thing there just to kind of make it look like it's something significant. Inside, on the edges, I was gonna say inside of the trees, I was thinking about throwing some cobwebs, which I might actually do. Just like up in here, you know, just kind of give it a little creepier look to it. Not overdo it too much, but I may slap one down in here too. Just kind of make it look like it's a little creepier, overgrown, and old, and definitely dead. And that's what what this is supposed to represent. So we'll slap down a couple of cobwebs in here, and maybe one more back here in the corner. All right, now that's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's looking, yeah. All right, we'll throw one right on the side of that tomb there too. And then the entrance here, oops. Oh yeah, I also added these cobblestone things like that. Like there was a path here that kind of collapsed. And if I use my elytra, I might be able to get on top of here. Yep. All right, and then maybe we'll slap one down right there too. All right, awesome. That's enough for the cobwebs. Make it look nice and creepy. And I think we're basically done here for the most part, except for we got to add a little bit of tall grass. This place has to look a little bit more overgrown than what it currently is. So I'm gonna grab some bone meal and some bones. I'm gonna go through, and I guess it's fine if well, actually no, we're in the ocean. We're not actually on the volcanic plains. I was saying bromeliads might spawn in here, but we might actually get like straight up flowers. So if that happens, I might take those things down. I don't really want them in here. I guess flowers in a graveyard though does make sense. Okay, I think it's done. We got all of the overgrown grass in here and everything. This is a nice overgrown graveyard overlooking the zoo. It's right over there. It looks all nice and pretty. The place where these animals have passed away, and they could have actually ended up in the zoo over there if it weren't for, well, really me. Really me, I guess. Now, I did go back and I did check. The squirrel monkey that died was named Golden Kiwi. And unfortunately, he was just a little guy at the time. He wasn't actually fully grown either. To bury these things. Oh, I just got rid of the torch. Look at that. There, done. It's back. We're gonna bury this guy right here, okay? And then I'm gonna cover him up. Since he was a baby animal, technically, he didn't drop anything. So I went and grabbed a piece of small cooked meat. Small cooked meat, because he got cooked pretty hard. So we're gonna go ahead and just bury that in there for Golden Kiwi. That was the name. Golden. Oops. Now let's center this a little bit. Golden Kiwi. Rest in peace, buddy. All right, now if you guys could go down in the comment section and tell me other animals that perished along the way through my adventure here, please let me know. It's been a year of zoo building, so I don't really remember all of them. But I'll try to smash them in here, or at least bury them over here on the island in honor of them. So comment section if you guys don't mind. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna wrap things up here. We a little bit of a strange episode here. We just built our graveyard. I feel bad. I actually am not trying to kill any animals. I'm trying, well, except for the ones that have attacked me. I'm not trying to kill any animals. I'm trying to keep them. I'm trying to put them in a nice happy zoo over there. But all right, this will wrap up the episode. So if you did enjoy, please go down and smash that like button, and let me know. Let me know which animals I may have perished while I was building this. It would really help me out, my poor memory. All Alrighty, guys. Sorry for the late episode, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. Now, if I'm releasing this just a little bit earlier than usual, so if you're watching this, stay tuned at noon. I'm going to be going live from Subnautica. We're going to finish that game, doing the vegetarian challenge where I'm not eating any fish, and I'm still beating the game. Alrighty, guys. Take it easy. Have yourself a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.